Yo, you already know what it is, man. We back with another one, man. At this point, Hazie Vision, Syph, New Jersey, Killer Spin, John 120. We all here, man. The gang, man. Gangway, man. Hazie Vision. You already know what it is.
Yes,
how y'all feeling, fellas?
Man.
Hey, Syph, these niggas thought they was going to gang up on me today, man. I had to pop out with another Steelers fan. Niggas was talking crazy in the group chat earlier tonight. Now, to start it off, can you explain to these guys why GP got traded today? Because I seen your story and you let niggas know why. Let them know why.
Yeah, I've been letting
this guy right here. He think he a motherfucking GM / Stephen A / like Adam Shefty. So just put him on game on why GP got traded.
Ain't never told a lie.
All right, listen, man. If for the viewers, especially for the Steelers fans, if this move surprised you in any form or fashion, I know you are a casual. For sure. They've been hitting at this. It's like the signs have been there for a long time. We done heard trade rumors. We just fucking traded for DK Metcalf, paid him 5 years, $150 million. TJ contract coming up. We don't even have a quarterback. And y'all thought we was about to go all in on Pickens. If a deal had been done before the draft, I would have knew he was on the roster when the season would have started. I knew he was gone. Honestly, my biggest disappointment is that we wasn't able to move him on draft night so that we could have got a little bit more capital. But
yeah, because you got to tell me, had we waited, we would have got nothing for him. So we had to trade him right now. So
especially if he would have stayed and had a excellent season as being, I mean, sometimes being a 2 with DK being there, he would have went out.
Say it again. Wait, rewind that back. Tell me what was he gonna be?
I'm saying sometimes. Don't forget. I said sometimes. I said sometimes.
You wouldn't have been the 2.
You gotta understand that GP was seeing double coverage every game all season last year.
Bro, how can a nigga come to my team and make me the 2? Like what, bro? I had better yards than you last year, nigga. What you talking about?
Came down
what you're saying don't make sense. You can yell, but just because you yelling don't make it true, gang. That shit ass.
They just traded him. Who trades their 1? Can someone tell me if someone's your 1? Can anyone tell me
when a deal?
Well, obviously he's not the 1 no more.
Trade the wide receiver and trade him away if he's a 1.
When you know
he was our 1, he's just not our 1 for next season. Do you not understand that? You are 1 in the off season. You're not doing shit in the off season. What the fuck are you talking about? You're not doing shit in the off season. Until we get on the field, it don't matter. We don't know who the number 1 is till we get on the field, bro. What are you talking about? As of going into this year, off of stats last year, GPs would have been the number 1. I don't know what you're saying, gang.
He was the one that would have paid him. I feel like he wasn't like a. He was the number 1 because of
no, y'all not listening to what I'm saying. He was our number 1. They just don't want him no more.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. He was the number 1 because of the way y'all roster was constructed. Y'all don't have no better receiver than George Pickens, so he was our number 1. But he's not going to get paid like number 1.
But John, the same could be said for when we walked away from with AB. He was still a top 5 talent in the league and the number 1 receiver on our team. It was behavior issues that got him out of the way. The same thing with Deontay Johnson. The Steelers just don't play that. They don't give a fuck what your name is.
Sure.
Sorry, we don't play that. The argument we had was he was not the 1 when DK entered the team. That was what I was saying to him. That he is not the 1.
I think that was yet to be seen. I think
that was bro. That's
how can
inevitable.
You say that when we haven't seen it?
You don't bring a guy over there and pay him that money and not make him the 1. That's like
you don't bring a guy over here and pay him like that if you don't know that you can trust.
He wasn't even a number 1 on his team. How the fuck he gonna come to our team and be the number 1?
Nah,
Jackson Smith and Jigba was the number 1.
He was the 1.
Jackson Smith, bro. Jackson Smith was the number 1.
He was the 1 who had a better year.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He was the 1 who had a better year.
Yeah, I'm on that today, nigga.
Was he the 1 or had a better year? Please be honest, because the number 1 corner was not guarding Jackson Smith. Let's talk about it.
Bro, I don't give a bro.
What? You know you don't care.
They didn't even play no team. They didn't even play no teams to where they had a corner that would follow motherfuckers. Jalen Ramsey wasn't even following this year. Only corner that followed this year was Pat Surtain. Sauce don't even follow no more, bro. So I don't want to hear that little bullshit. Fuck out of here. Whoever had the most receiving yards and the most catches with the most balls thrown to them is the number 1. Jackson Smith was their number 1. I don't know what.
I think
I think Dev
right, man. I think Dev right. If I think
he ain't right.
I don't know what he just said that they paid DK when he came over there, but if
5 years, 150,
not already done, and you paying another receiver, you saying like, nah, this our number one. So that's why Ruben's
no,
like
that doesn't
there already.
say that. And that
But
doesn't,
bro,
I mean,
GP's
that could be a possibility of what they were thinking. But that doesn't definitely say that. That also couldn't tell me that you can't get a contract done with this guy. So you have to move in a different direction. That's all that means, bro.
Y'all think Pickens was looking for another contract somewhere else?
Pickens?
You thought he was looking for another contract somewhere else?
No, he's
he don't like
an extension with the Cowboys.
Bro, we know GP don't like being in Pittsburgh, bro. He done play with how many different quarterbacks since he been a rookie? He had to play with Money Mays, Kenny Pickett, Russ, Justin Fields. He never got to build a real connection with nobody.
Bro, there's a couple people like that, bro.
My argument is if he
Mike Evans?
Who?
Mike Evans?
Yeah,
he's been with Baker the past 2 years. What are you talking about?
Bro, since Mike Evans has been on the Bucs, he's had like 5.
We're talking about a nigga's first 3 years in the league, Devontae. Did Mike Evans have 4 different QBs in his first 3 years?
I don't know. I can't say yes or no. You know that
GP first 4 years. GP first 3 years, he had 5 different QBs, bro.
Bro, I'm not trying to hear that. That's
a whole different what's called.
Nah, my thing is though.
My thing is shit ain't working today. I'm not on that. I'm not gonna lie. You gotta talk facts today, game. Mike Evans didn't have 4 different quarterbacks.
You guessing.
All right.
You don't know that's a fact. You're guessing.
Mike Evans didn't have 4 quarterbacks his first 3 years. He didn't, nigga. What the fuck are you talking about?
My thing is he four different QBs his first year.
His first 3 years, he did not have 4 different quarterbacks how George Pickens did. No, he didn't.
The Mike Evans thing is a little. It's a little.
Yeah, you reaching, nigga.
That's a different.
I'm not reaching. I'm talking about a guy who's played with multiple QBs, bro. That's not an excuse.
We're talking about multiple QBs in your first 3 years, Devontae. Not over your fucking 15-year career. What are you talking about?
It's not just the fact that he saw
crazy, bro. You talking about a nigga that been in the league for 14 years versus a nigga that been in for 3. What are you saying, gang? I'm talking about the first 3 years. Are you listening?
And
your first 3 years with 4 different quarterbacks, nigga.
His first 4 years, Mike Evans
and did nothing with any of them. What does it matter?
That's what I'm saying. So why he don't like Pittsburgh? He wanted to get out of there. That's what we saying,
bro. What I'm saying is, there's a situation like that.
Nigga, if you're nigga, you wouldn't like being in that situation either.
Look at J Jets. Look at J Jets.
How many different quarterbacks?
That's different. J Jets need productivity though. With whatever quarterback the Vikings have, they're throwing Justin Jefferson the ball. Productivity is an issue.
Quarterback.
Why he didn't?
Garrett Wilson had 5 different quarterbacks. Let's talk about it. Tell him again.
They're all throwing him the ball.
He had White. He had Rodgers.
And
he had Zach Wilson. What are you saying, bro?
That's not 5, dickhead. And those do the injury. Those do the injury. Those do the injury, bro.
Bro, I don't care about injuries, bro. It don't matter. He still had 5 different QBs.
He didn't have 5 different QBs where I'm coming into this season. It's a new nigga every season. Garrett Wilson hasn't had that, bro. He didn't come into this season with Mike White starting, and then this season Zach Wilson starting, and then this one A-Rod starting. No, GP has. I came in, Ben starting, then Kenny starting,
bro,
now Russ starting,
that makes
now
it even
Jay Fields
easier.
starting. Like, what
that makes
saying,
it even
bro?
easier. So you're telling me he started the season knowing that he could practice with this guy. Garrett Wilson gets on the field with a guy who hasn't played all year, named White.
You talking about a nigga that's not top 5, so I don't know why you brought him up.
Never taken a catch from.
You brought up a nigga that's not top 5. You brought up a nigga that's not top 5. Why are you talking about him? Garrett Wilson top 5?
He better than
Pickens. Go ahead and lie and say Garrett Wilson
He's
top
better
5.
Than Pickens.
I said top 5, nigga. I didn't say better than Pickens. You brought up a nigga that's not top 5.
I don't think he's better than Pickens.
I didn't say Pickens was top 5. I'm saying if you're gonna talk about a quality nigga, talk about a quality nigga. Don't talk about Garrett Wilson and me, bro.
Garrett Wilson has 1,000 yards every year he's been in the league. Let's talk about a quality.
So has Mike Evans, but that's not the standard no more. But that's not the standard no more. Niggas like Tyreek go for 2 racks, Jamar 2 racks. That's not the standard no more. We want 15 or 14 or better, nigga. We don't care about your 1,000.
Okay, so why is Pickens so good to you then?
If you're the number one, you better get 1,000. What the fuck is you talking about? It's only him over there. Who the fuck else has a chance of getting 1,000? Alan Lazard gonna get 1,000. Alan Lazard gonna get 800
Why
yards.
doesn't Pickens have 1,000?
What is you
Why?
Because he doesn't get targeted.
Exactly.
He doesn't get targeted like Garrett Wilson.
Why doesn't Pickens have 1,000, guys?
his productivity. He doesn't see as many targets as Garrett Wilson.
And he
has 1,000 every year. He's had 1,000 every year he's been in the league.
Yeah, he did.
1,000 every year he's been in the league.
If he played over 14 games, yes.
Say it again.
He played over 14
he don't know numbers. You don't know
numbers. He
numbers.
missed 4 games this year.
He don't know numbers.
He missed 4 games this year.
Oh, all right.
He missed 4 games this year.
That's different, though, bro. That's different. I'm not a guy who's going to sit here and agree with you when you say Garrett Wilson is better than George Pickens just based off the numbers. Garrett Wilson, yes, he's seen all of those based off all what y'all just was saying. Even with all those quarterbacks he saw, all of them were trying to get Garrett Wilson the ball. As a Steelers fan and even maybe as a spectator, you know the Steelers have not been doing right by George Pickens as far as targets. That's another reason why the dude didn't want to be there.
Brother, hold on, brother. If he's as nice as you say he is, there's no option but to get the guy the ball.
Tell Arthur Smith that. That's between a guy
that doesn't force the ball to them. That's good.
The same reason why AJ Brown was bitching earlier this year, right? Talk about it, nigga. What the fuck is you saying?
AJ Brown wasn't bitching, so thank you.
Bro?
He was mad that we didn't pass the ball when we're up 50.
Stop it.
We smoking teams that are running the ball. Like, what are you talking about?
He wanted to see the ball.
He was bitching this year.
He wanted to see the ball.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
And what did he do the next game? And what did he do the next game?
You biased.
He got the ball. He got the ball. That's what we're talking about. The pro.
AJ Brown wasn't
running the ball. What does that have to do with Pickens down every game?
Let the other Eagles fan talk, bro. Let the other Eagles fan talk.
That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to correlate.
Let Ja get a word in. Gang, damn, you ain't the only one that like the Eagles. Ja, was AJ bitching this year?
Nah. It was controversy. Niggas wasn't getting the ball, but that's how receivers.
What was you talking about? That nigga on the sideline reading books and shit.
You the number one. You gonna complain about it.
Nigga reading books on the sideline and stay calm, nigga.
All of those George Pickens irate moments you saw literally was because he wasn't seeing the ball. If the nigga was getting the ball, he was on demon time.
Yeah.
That's why I was really so excited. People keep talking about all this Aaron Rodgers shit. I wouldn't have been mad if Aaron Rodgers didn't sign. I know for sure Mason Rudolph would have been throwing that bitch up to George Pickens.
Yeah, I ain't mad with going with Money Mace.
But
I think George Pickens will have a breakout year now that he on the Cowboys, though.
Of course he is.
But you go from being a number 1 to a number 2. How would y'all feel about that?
He's gonna be a deep threat.
I don't know. Depends. It depends, Switch, because I will say this. Number 1, number 2. Number 2 would be his best option, especially if he don't get a deal done before the season starts. Because his next contract, he will be paid like one of the best receivers in the league, regardless of his span.
And CD is a true slot. CD is a true slot, too.
You got to produce to get that thing. So
he will.
Have a bad year this year, he's not getting a big contract.
He hasn't had a bad year. When has he had a bad year?
I'm saying if he has a bad year this year.
He'll get a bigger contract than T. Higgins?
Better, yes. Yes.
Okay. You're going to say.
Well, only because T. Higgins re-signed with the Bengals.
I don't know.
T. Higgins would have went to the Patriots. T. Higgins could be the highest paid receiver in the league right now. Yeah. And it's not even based off his talent.
Who?
It's just the market. T. Higgins. If he would have went to a new team looking for a new deal,
the market
like
going up.
Especially a team like the Patriots who looking to get veterans around their young quarterback, he could have been like getting Ayuk money. Ayuk was about to be the highest paid receiver in the league. If he would have went, if we was ready to pay him like that. Exactly.
Nah, you're right. That's the way.
But that won't be the case with Pickens. He really is a top 5 talent at wide receiver in the league, and can't nobody tell me otherwise.
Top 5?
Yes, you heard me, man. Fix your face.
Yes, man. Bias for a player that don't even play for you no more. It's crazy.
I am so heartbroken.
Ain't nobody being biased, gang. Look, if you watch Steelers games, you see it.
Bro, I'll give you 6 wide receivers better than him right now. So there's no way he's top 5.
But what are you basing them being better off than him off of? Their numbers?
Wide receiver, the route tree, everything.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Are we going to go like route running, hands, catch radius, strength, size? We doing all of that? Are we just going off his numbers? Because if we're going down those categories, you cannot name me 6 wide receivers that are better than George Pickens in the league. The only way you would be able to get this argument off is if we were talking about numbers.
That's not true at all.
So you're saying when we cut the film on George, it's not 5, 6 players better than
Throw the ball up. Don't ask Marlon Humphrey. Throw the ball up to George Pickens and see what happens.
Dog, we watched it. He dropped the pass in crunch time. What are we saying here?
Bro, they don't watch the
playoffs. He got like 5 drops all last year.
What did he do for y'all? What did he do for y'all in the playoffs? And don't tell me he didn't, because Switch, you was crying in the chat saying he can't catch nothing. So don't say nothing. He's because we was talking about him, and you said he's dropping shit. He's not playing like himself.
Just pull a message up. Just type in George Pickens, and system should pop up from Switch. Because I think you're capping.
George Pickens came in the league his rookie year and led the league in 20-yard receptions.
John Captain.
Like he's a demon, bro.
Nah, you not complaining about George Pickens dropping the ball?
What I complained about with George Pickens is I say he can't take a slant 90 every time. What the fuck are you talking about? I know what I said.
He what?
He can't take a
slant 90 every time.
Where the fuck is my lighter at, man?
Bro.
That's all I complained about.
All right.
I ain't see GP drop the ball too much, gang. GP not a nigga that drops the ball.
He's got some of the best hands in the leagues, man. Stop it.
He don't watch the Steelers, bro.
We gotta stop being biased.
Who has better hands than George Pickens in the league? Give me 5 guys
I watch
better.
football. He's not one of the top 5 talents in the league. That's just
give
crazy
me
to
5
say.
receivers with better hands
for you to even think that.
Let's go down the trait list then, like we said we was before. Talk to me. Who has better hands than George Pickens in the league?
He froze. Let me see.
Talk to me, Ja.
It's definitely.
What was the last thing you heard, man?
There you go. Yeah, Dad, talk. We want to hear this. We want to hear this, killer.
Hear what? The 5?
We want to hear this, killer.
Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson
with better hands. We're talking about hands.
We're talking about hands.
Tyreek Hill has better hands than Jordan Pickens.
Bro,
Tyreek Hill, the body catcher. The body catcher has better hands than George Pickens. Spin.
Bro, there's no way.
Bro, do you remember how Jamar Chase?
George Pickens having better hands than Tyreek Hill.
Do you remember how Jamar Chase started his career?
How?
Do you remember how Jamar Chase started his career with drops? He was having 2 drops a game.
Nico Collins better than George Pickens.
You knock it off.
Yeah.
What are you
saying here?
Look at this nigga face.
What we talking
Nico
about?
Collins better than George Pickens.
This nigga trying to tell me Tyreek Hill has better hands than George Pickens.
That nigga catches the ball with his body every single time.
Is he
co-signing that, Ja? Are you co-signing that? Yes or no?
Tyreek
Ja,
Hill,
you better not.
Has better hands than George Pickens.
Nah, I don't.
Okay,
I
then.
say that.
Yes.
I can't say. He can't get no contested catches. He can't go up and get a contested catch. That's why I say Tyreek not better.
He got better hands than him.
That's biased. He just don't like the Steelers game. He just want to argue.
I'm learning.
Nah,
He just want to argue with me.
Yeah.
I'm learning.
I ain't gonna say Tyreek Hill got better hands than George Pickens, because Tyreek not going up and getting nothing.
Yo, it's probably like
catching nothing in
probably like 3 niggas with like comparable hands to George Pickens in the league.
He don't watch the Steelers. He don't watch the Steelers.
Who would you say, Ja?
The 2 he said. I'm gonna say
Chase and Jefferson.
Jettas.
Don't say Jamar. Why are y'all saying Jamar? Do y'all forget how his career started? I'm asking y'all.
How long ago was that though? Like that shit over with.
No, it still happens. He still drops the ball. That nigga still has 2 drops a game.
So does he mean? He was just dropping shit in the playoffs though.
George Pickens does not have a drop issue. That's not a thing.
It's not a drop issue.
It's not a thing. He dropped a couple passes.
He dropped like 4
all year.
It's
17 games in a season.
I didn't watch y'all too much.
That's my point. That's my point.
They don't watch it. They don't watch the Steelers. They just talk about
who wants to watch the Steelers game?
I can't even go further into this conversation if the nigga trying to tell me Tyreek Hill.
You acting like the Eagles was the most fun shit to watch this year, nigga.
Saquon was going for 2 every night.
Hands, mix. Like, come here,
bro. Don't do that, Ja. Saquon would have 2 long rushes a game. That's all. That's what was added to his yard. He wasn't having no 10 to carry. Fuck are you talking about?
He's averaging like 6-7 yards a carry.
Yo, can we?
No, bro. That's just he only averaged that because he would have long runs. He wasn't averaging.
Can we pull out George Pickens highlights real quick? If we
niggas not gonna tell me Saquon averaged.
Bro, this
I watched the
Come
Eagles
on, bro.
game.
Clearly you don't watch football then. If
His
you
first game, he had 3 touchdowns. He caught 2, ran 1. Nah, Saquon was bugging. He was getting in the paint 2 times a
Like
game.
you said,
Yo, offense compared to offense is trash.
It is. I give y'all that. We not arguing that, but y'all still wasn't the most fun to watch. Y'all started slow.
Don't make it seem like y'all have the league's most dynamic offense. Y'all just have five guys that y'all have 5 guys up front that are very effective at moving the line of scrimmage. After that, football is not very hard.
The Lions did.
Who has a more dynamic offense than the Eagles?
The Lions.
A lot of people. The Lions, the Vikings, the
Dolphins.
The Lions and the Vikings
have
a
healthy quarterback. I would say the Dolphins
and the Eagles.
Yeah.
They
tight end better than yours.
With Dev,
they tight end better than yours. Hawkinson better than Goddard.
No, you're not.
Who?
No, that's not what I'm saying when I say dynamic, though. That's not what I mean when I say dynamic. I'm not saying
that's
better.
What I'm getting at.
I'm not saying better, like more effective. I'm saying they have a wider range of getting things done. The Eagles are smashing out football. Like, I don't know why y'all trying to make it seem like they're a finesse team.
AJ Brown dynamic,
power running
he's a robot.
And then we're going to play off
that. He caught like 3 on Minka.
Wait, we're a power running team,
robot.
That's what we have?
I said y'all play off of that.
Dog, I can't believe you just said we're not the most dynamic offense in the league. That is just ridiculous to say.
Y'all forgot y'all almost lost to the
versatile offense in the league.
Offense really ain't that game.
That was
the most versatile
we almost lost it. Y'all forgot we just won the Super Bowl?
With defense.
Y'all forgot that we put up the most points in playoff history? Let's talk about it.
With defense.
Let's talk about it.
With
defense.
What are
we saying?
With defense.
Points?
Yes.
Bro.
With defense.
We
great field position every time.
Games, bro.
Turnovers, like sacks.
He forgot how the games went. He forgot how the games went.
Bro, I hate when I get to talking to Eagles fans and they like lose themselves in the elements of the actual game and just the Eagles win and that make them superstars. They just better than everybody.
The nigga's just a big fan. He don't watch the game. He just love the Eagles. He not really watching.
I'm not saying that these guys are
losses.
I'm not saying these guys aren't good at football, but when Eagles fans get the rolling, they try to make it seem like the Eagles is good at everything. They do.
What are we bad at? Tell me. Tell me what we're bad at. I want to hear this one. Tell me what the Super Bowl winning team is bad at. I have to hear it.
Y'all know y'all defense just got so much weaker, right? So you talking that Super Bowl shit.
Tell me who we lost.
Everybody start the season off 0-0. The Chiefs won the Super Bowl last year, and that shit didn't mean
Milt right in the middle of that defense. Now that means Jalen see a lot more double teams. You're gonna have a lot more production off the edge. What? Y'all lost Sweat.
Wait, hold on. We lost who?
Y'all lost Milt. Then y'all lose Sweat.
Yeah.
So 2 guys that was Milton a superstar every year he played, or did he just have a great year this year?
Nigga, you got a Milton.
We're talking about this year. We're talking about this year. We're talking about the year that y'all won the Super Bowl, nigga.
I can't hear you.
Nigga, you got a Milton jersey.
It was Milton a star every year, or just this year, guys?
You got a Milton jersey,
no, I
nigga.
Don't.
You think he's a superstar?
No, I don't. Guys, we have a top guy on defense every year, and we replace him every time. Hargraves was the number one their sack leader. We replaced him, and we form these guys to play good. It's the system we're in.
Yeah, we good.
You think Milton's gonna? Bro, we farm these guys. Milton's not going to go over there and have the same stats he had on the Eagles. Same reason why Hargraves didn't have the same stats when he went to San Fran.
It's not the conversation we have. That's not the conversation we having.
Bro, y'all saying
the conversation we having is
we lost
right,
people
so
that
somebody has to replace that productivity. Can you not?
We replace these guys every year.
So who's next up? You tell me. Who's next up? You tell me.
Whoever go there, it don't matter. We're gonna make these guys play good.
What I tell you, Swish, because they're an Eagle, it don't matter. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, have you heard of Milton?
Have you heard of Milton every single time, bro?
No.
Have you heard of Milton before this year? Please.
No.
That's not the
John,
point.
have you, Ish? Have you?
That's not
no,
the point.
because we farm these guys. Hargraves. Have you heard of Hargraves before it started?
No,
yes, he was a Steeler.
Yes, he was a
Steeler. Y'all only got Hargraves because we refused to pay him.
Shut the fuck up. Y'all ain't got nobody better than Watt on your defense.
He put up the same numbers he put up on the Eagles? Yes or no?
What'd you say? You cut out. Say it again.
Did Hargraves put up the same numbers he put up on the Steelers that he did on the Eagles? Were they comparable?
We have Watt.
Remember, y'all had fucking Hargrave on a 70 sack year, bro.
He was your number one.
Fucking anomaly.
Oh my god, bro.
Yo, that's an anomaly. Come on,
bro.
70 sacks in a year. Everybody was eating.
Bro, listen to this.
He wasn't our number one guy. That's wrong.
He was your two guy.
Thank you.
He was paid
Not
like
even.
the two. He was paid like it at the two at the very least. Stop it.
Paid like it.
Nah, he wasn't.
He's
that's
more
why
of a
he
run
left. He
stuffer
wasn't
than
paying him.
anything. He's not. You act like this guy's a all-world pass rusher. He's a disruptor.
He better than TJ Watt.
Fuck no.
All right then. No, they don't got nobody better than Watt.
Year, he had a way better year than TJ Watt. No,
hell no. That might have been a year. That might have been a year TJ won Defensive Player of the Year.
Look, this nigga biased. This nigga biased, man. He biased.
Bro, what?
He's saying bullshit. Who better than Watt from the Eagles?
First of all, you comparing two different types of guys.
Ja,
You're comparing an actual linebacker.
Who on that D-line better than Yo, you not talking good for the Eagles. Let Ja 120 say something about the Eagles.
Bro, you not talking good at all. Let's talk football. Let's talk
hey, Ja,
They're not even. They don't even.
Who from the Eagles? Hey, gang, you yelling, gang, but that shit don't make it true. Ja, who from the Eagles on the D-line is better than Watt? That you think?
Right now, nobody. But in a few years,
what the fuck is he talking about?
I'm not gonna lie, Swish. I'm not.
Wait. Hassan Reddick wasn't better than TJ Watt.
No. Yo.
No, he had more sacks than him that year. He led the league in sacks.
He wasn't getting double teamed.
They don't know
double teamed. Nobody knew who he was. Fool.
You're being biased.
Double team Watt. Watt gets double team. Hassan Reddick wasn't. Nobody like what are y'all saying?
Hassan Reddick wasn't double teamed. Hassan Reddick wasn't getting double teamed, bro.
I just got a quick question. Just got a quick question because I want to make sure the chat. I want to make sure everybody's on the same page. Right now, are we trying to say that there's ever been a year in football that Hassan Reddick was better than TJ Watt? That's what y'all trying to tell me?
He had a better year than TJ Watt.
A year.
The leading sacks.
Yes. We talking about years. We talking about career. I'm not talking about career. We talking about years. Yes.
Okay, and when y'all say better year, y'all mean as far as like just again numbers or like productivity?
No, productivity. Like turn the film on.
Affecting the game.
Every play.
I've been arguing for 5 years that TJ Watt deserves MVP votes, and y'all think y'all about to sit here and tell me there's ever been a fucking year in football that Hassan Reddick has been better than TJ Watt? I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing it. The only non-quarterback in the league that deserves MVP votes, y'all telling me Hassan Reddick?
Wait. You say he's the only non-QB that deserves MVP votes? Like you talking about ever, or you like?
I guess
in these past in the most recent years, the only other player I would say is maybe the Triple Crown winners.
Myles Garrett, come on, knock it off, Josh.
Other than the Triple Crown winners,
Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald never broke the sack record.
But I'm just talking about to get MVP. He was ranked by all the players the best football.
Okay, I'll give you Aaron Donald.
We don't care about what you niggas.
I'll give you Aaron Donald.
Hey, Rue,
he was also
Aaron Donald deserve an MVP vote.
I'll give you that.
We don't
Okay.
care about
Not
what
Hassan fucking Reddick. Listen to the names you got to bring up. Not Hassan Reddick. That's my point. Don't lose sight of what we're talking about. Not Hassan Reddick. Don't lose sight.
He had a better year than him that year. Compare the stats. Put the film on. He had a better year.
Put the film on, bro.
Put the film on.
He had a better year that year.
We said he had a better year.
TJ Watt got way more hurries, way more play disrupts.
You niggas is fucking way more.
No
GM in the league will ever tell you that.
Audible that way.
No GM in the league will ever co-sign that.
They don't watch the game, bro. They don't watch the game.
No GM, y'all. No, it's not happening.
I'm jacking. They don't watch the game. They just like the Eagles.
That's
I don't even know what channel the Steelers come on.
I
think he had a better year that year, though, bro. I just think that 1 year, but TJ Watt overall is better.
How? Listen to this. All right,
You acting like the Giants had priority before the Eagles over there.
Stay with me real quick. Just stay with me real quick. While y'all
Come
trying to
on,
say this man
TV.
had a better year than this man. The Eagles had 70 sacks. Do y'all know what that means?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, Rube.
That's a lot of sacks, Ja. That's a lot of sacks, Ja.
I get what you're saying.
Like, come on.
He's seen
TJ
a lot
Watt
of
has
things.
seen
We had
triple
what?
teams. You can't show me film of Hassan Reddick consistently getting triple team. Not double,
I get what you're
triple.
saying.
3 niggas.
I get
You
what
can't. You can't show me. A tight end chip, then the running back helping the tackle. Hassan Reddick don't see shit like that. Stop it. It's
He's
levels
seen
to
a lot
this.
of one-on-ones. You're right. 70 sack season.
It's levels to this shit.
Like, what you talking about, John?
Y'all had like 5 niggas with 10 sacks that year. Come on, man.
That's the point. That's what we do. It's gonna be the same thing.
I ain't disagreeing with that. No, he does. He does.
Well, he
does
be
in this argument. Yes. In this argument, he gets penalized for that. Yes. What the fuck?
Bro,
that's like a nigga arguing that. That's like a nigga arguing. My fault. That's like a nigga arguing KD was the best player in the finals that year when they whooped LeBron and them ass. What the fuck do it matter?
Dog,
great fucking example, Rube. Great example, Rube. Thank you. Great example, Rube. Thank
LeBron could have did whatever the fuck he wanted to do.
Wait,
Kevin Durant there was no pressure. It's just levels, bro. It's levels.
He don't get it.
Don't say Hassan Reddick name next to his no more, bro.
He knew this football shit, bro. He grew up watching soccer and shit. He just started watching football 2017 and shit.
Table tennis ass nigga the vibe.
He just on something new. He just found a new passion. He like Kelly Green. Shit
y'all
like
in here saying fuck shit. Got me waking up my girl. She getting ready for work and shit.
My shit cut now. I can't hear nothing.
Y'all got me in here ranting.
Wait, you gotta say it again because I didn't hear that shit.
I said you got me in here ranting. My girl done came in here and gave me a warning and shit.
But I didn't before it cut out when we was arguing. I didn't hear what you said after that.
He said his levels.
Last thing you heard.
His levels to it.
Oh yeah.
I get what Ruben's saying. If you want a 70 sack team, you've seen a lot of Reddick's seen a lot of one-on-ones. He wasn't seeing no double team, so I could get what they saying. Why they saying what they? But
never seen a triple team that year. And y'all want to tell me look at film? Y'all want to tell me look at film?
They built, like Devontae said, they built. You feel me? That's what we do.
Nah,
we build them and we ship them off.
I can agree with that. I can agree with that. But I just feel like this year, bro, I don't know if y'all have enough in the tank. Like niggas was hyping up the Bryce Huff move when he signed with the Eagles, thinking he was gonna be productive. That nigga wasn't on shit.
A learning curve. They got a lot of young players like Cooper going to step up full time. So they got a couple rookies, so it's going to be a learning curve. But the Eagles don't really care about the defense side of the ball like this year. That's why they made sure the offensive side of the ball was secure in terms of the offensive line and Saquon and all of them. They trying to focus on putting up points. I
can tell you this: I'm willing to put some money down too. Considering health, I think we get more sacks than the Eagles this year. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. Nick Herb.
We can bet that. We could put that in writing and we can bet that.
And I'm telling you, Swish, that D lineman we got in that first round.
We can bet that.
Eye on him. That kick and hoop. That kick and hoop. Ain't gonna be Jalen Carter. But he could be disruptive up there. I'm telling you.
Okay. Now you done brought it up, man. Speaking of hoop, we got a Celtics fan in the chat, man. The Knicks done kicked the Celtics ass.
Hey man, how
the second time in a row. And the reason I say it's an ass kick because they're coming back from 20 and winning the game. Don't that feel like an ass kick? You feel like you got your ass kicked the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, they locked in for a period in time and pulled that leather boy out.
Because that's like a 30-6 run.
Let me look at
that they went on in the fourth just now to come back and shit. How you feel about that?
As a Celtics fan, as a sports fan, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm content. My team just won a chip the last 2 years. Both my teams is
That's
defending
such a
champs right
cop
now.
out, Ja.
As of right now.
Ja, that's a cop
Yeah,
out.
nah. Hey, look, you can't but you really can't. You look at the Knicks moves. They built a team to beat the Celtics. They went and got Karl Towns Anthony. They went and got OG. They went and got Mikal. They went and got wings, tall guys that they could defend these guys, Tatum and Brown and Porzingis and them. So, I mean,
And it's turning out to be
you do
effective.
that.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie.
It is. I think they're gonna fight back. I ain't giving up over the Celtics.
I just don't feel like, I don't know, bro. Y'all style of play, the Knicks is gritty. All they need to do is get one in the Garden.
You know what it is? They just
the Celtics is nonchalant.
They just came from that physical ass series, feel me? So now playing y'all, bunch of light skinned niggas and shit, that shit ain't nothing.
I love you too. Yeah, JT out there going outside, man.
Nah, but thing about JT is, if you go back and look at like his playoff stats, his game 1s and game 2s never really go off like that. You
How though?
To like
How?
game 4, 5,
You back?
6
You back
JT
there?
kind of step up.
Yeah, I'm back, man. My shit bugging out.
Your shit look a lot better though. It looks way more clear.
Yeah, I'm on my phone now. This dumbass laptop not getting no internet connection. I don't know what's going on.
Nah, but JT
We was
had
talking about how the
13
Knicks kicked the Celtics ass for the second time tonight.
Ja, game 1, JT had opened the game with 13 in the first quarter.
Wait,
how you gonna say his game
today?
No,
yeah, they just won again.
Game 1. No, he talking about the JT shit. Game 1, because Ja said that if you historically look at JT game 1 and game 2s, he struggled a little bit. I feel like coming out with 13 points in the first quarter of the game 1 series is kind of like you setting the tone.
Wait. Can I ask something? Can I ask something real quick? Can we call Jason Tatum the best in the league if he go outside like this? Because they always, whenever they bring up best player in the league, they say Jokic, Tatum, and Shea. And I don't like that Tatum be coming up because he didn't even get Finals MVP on his team. So how the fuck is he the best player?
Because of everything that he's done.
I don't know though, bro.
Nah. Niggas not gonna disrespect Jason Tatum like that.
Before you say that, this is the question. All right, this is the general question. Ja, go ahead.
Been winning.
Wait, hold up, Ja. This is the general question. You gonna go? Is Jason Tatum top 5 this year? But go ahead, tell me about the Jason Tatum. You said you don't want no Tatum slander. Go ahead, Ja. What happened?
Nah, this year, out of all the players, I won't say Tatum top 5 because of the way his team is structured. Anybody could go off. Anybody can go for 20, 30. You got to look deeper than stats than when Jason Tatum playing. Jason Tatum attract a lot of attention, especially in the playoffs. It's a lot of eyes on him. But since Tatum came in the league, he took Brown to 7. He the most consistent out of Shea, Jokic. Jokic got a Finals MVP. But if you look at the other names they compare him to, nobody winning consistently the way it is. And you can't say he always had a good team because there's been teams where it's been Terry Rozier and fucking Kelly Olynyk. So go ahead.
Wait, that nigga had.
No, I'm letting you get your shit off. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm taking note. You saying a lot of fuck shit.
Nah, I'm just saying though, like when you look at and then you look at how he performed. You got to look at how he performed in the games that matter, like the game 6 in 2022 against the Bucks, putting up 40, 50, game 6, game 7 against. When it's time to come to play, he come to play. I give it like he do bullshit in the first 2-3 games. When it's time to lock in, Jason Tatum gonna give you 40 in the playoffs, and I can guarantee you that.
All right. Ja, I was with you. I promise you I was. And like a lot of points I agree with. Like you hit the hammer, right? I mean, smack dab on the head. You feel what I'm saying?
Then he missed. And then he missed.
But then he start going a little,
He missed it, hit his finger.
He start,
that'd be the worst.
Like Jason Tatum definitely did come in the league. He took Brown to 7. He been at the door, you get what I'm saying? Damn there every year. But performances like today is crazy. You just said your last statement, you just said when Jason Tatum is needed, he show up. His team dropped game 1 at home as a 10-point favorite. And then the next game, he came out and shot 5 for 19, 1 for 5 from 3 with 13 points. That completely contradicts what you just said. You said he never had a team. He's never always had a team. The Celtics have always been in a reloading space, but never a rebuilding space. The nigga's always been on a contending team.
Yeah,
Terry Rozier left the Celtics and got a bag from Charlotte. before he started doing gambling and all this other fuck shit. I don't know what the fuck Terry Rozier got going on these days. But just because he crashing out today don't mean the nigga was never a hooper. The nigga was getting baskets. The nigga had Marcus Smart, defensive player of the year. They ended up trading him, and upgrading that defensive. Come on, man.
Arguably, it's a few years Tatum was supposed to win it, Ja. Like that year with Marcus Smart.
Where I do agree with you is Jason Tatum get a lot of slander. He is definitely a top 5 talent in the league.
But because, like he said, they win so consistently, that's why he gets the slander. Why the fuck you can't finish?
He's absolutely.
You got to think he really got JB. Who really got a young nigga out there with them that's the same age?
And he was there first.
Same time in this shit.
He was there first. So I mean,
they supposed to have 2-3 rings right now. Gang.
I just don't think he better than Shea right now. That nigga playing too crazy. He like getting everything he wants.
Nah, Shea nice, but Shea got.
What has Shea done in the playoffs though when they matter?
Right. That's where I. That's
what
where
have you guys that really
agree
like y'all comparing them to done in the playoffs when they matter?
I'll agree
Shea
with you.
got
there.
sent home. Like
bro,
these guys
Shea,
get sent home.
Nice,
These
but
guys
Shea
not
also
really
got the
like.
advantage though. Shea got an advantage because he's 6'7" at the point guard position. He got a lot of mismatch every game.
That's not his fault. Cade Cunningham.
No.
Cade Cunningham has the same mismatch. Cade Cunningham is not MVP.
But he's definitely a contender.
He's on the rise. He's on the rise.
Bro,
he's not Shea Gilgeous.
Look what he did with that team,
Alexander,
though.
Yo. He's not Shea Gilgeous Alexander. Can you agree?
Hey, yo, I don't know if y'all know.
I don't know. If I'm starting a team right now, I might gotta take Cade right away.
Yo, Dev, if I'm taking a team, if I'm taking 2 young niggas right now, I'm taking Cade or PB5
over Shea.
He do everything.
I like Ben Cade do everything. It's crazy you say you say Paolo.
I've
been telling him for like 3 years he low key better than Tatum.
Yo, that nigga. I was gonna say that. That's why I asked niggas who they top 5 is. I was gonna say I don't know if Tatum better than PB5 right now, yo.
I don't know if he quite there yet.
But the only thing is Tatum more consistent because PB5 will go 10 for 29. So I get Tatum the consistency, but in 2 years, PB5 is gonna be better than Tatum, yo.
Over Shea Gilgeous Alexander. Can y'all tell me? Can you dive into that real quick? Yeah.
Let me
dive into that real quick for me.
Look how he just joined the league. He already bring them to what they was number 4 in the East. No, Shea didn't do that when he first came. Shea had years to develop. He had years so now you know what I mean. The last 2 years he went crazy.
Wait, can I step in real quick?
Coming in like this.
Can I step in real quick? Not to throw you off, but we also have to look. We also have to look at the track of these players before they got to the league. Cade Cunningham has always been shaped to be that.
Yeah, Cade the number 1, Dad.
Shea Gilgeous Alexander was like he was a lottery pick, but it was the later half, and he had to prove himself at Kentucky.
He from Kentucky.
He wasn't. He wasn't on the radar. Even when he was at Kentucky, he wasn't on people's radar.
Jeff Teague, brother from Kentucky.
You know what I'm saying? He got drafted into a role where he wasn't drafted to the Clippers to be their guy. Cade was in Detroit.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though.
I'm not saying that I'm not saying that take away from Cade, so you can continue. I was just saying that to say that I can't say that as a knock against Shea.
I'm just saying, bro, he coming in like this with the same type of. You can't say they don't have similar teams. You know what I mean? Young guys that's just coming in kind of together. So, but what's his second year actually fully starting? Because first year he got hurt or something.
I think Detroit got a little bit more veteran presence. But,
wait, y'all ain't answer the question though. Is Tatum top 5 this year? Josh said no.
No,
top 5 is top 5.
You say he is top 5 this year?
Top 5 is in.
No.
You said he said no, nigga. I was about to say Tatum.
Who's better? Give me 5 players better. I'm confused.
No, I'm lying.
Tatum's gonna be
all NBA. I'm lying. Tatum's gonna be all NBA. It's not 5 players better than Tatum. He's gonna make all NBA first team.
You serious right now?
My top 5 in the league right now.
He's gonna make all NBA first team.
Bro, you gotta go. Go ahead, Ru.
Shea, Jokic, Giannis.
Yeah.
Giannis?
I can't go Giannis over Tatum.
Giannis 12 every night.
Yes, Giannis is dominant, bro.
He averages 30 and 12.
The Bucks just suck, bro.
Giannis is dominant. He just
Giannis is fucking ridiculous, bro.
But Giannis don't got a better game than Tatum. He don't got a better game.
But it's not about game. It's like because you could say Shaq didn't have a lot of better game than a lot of centers. The nigga just punch on niggas. That's all that matter. 2 points is 2 points to me.
Okay.
Giannis is still in my top 5. I'm sorry, Dad.
I better hear Jalen Brunson.
Sure.
Jalen Brunson doesn't make my top 5. It's
Yeah,
gonna be,
fucking bugging.
it's gonna be Jason Tatum.
It's
It's gonna be Jason Tatum, and that wasn't no order.
Bro,
it was gonna be Jason Tatum in my 5 spot. Brunson is not over
Anthony
Ant.
Edwards.
Stop it. Thank
Anthony
you,
Edwards.
Job. Brunson is not over Ant. That's my 5.
Anthony
Talk,
Edwards.
bro,
You gotta go by.
I can't
position
put a guy
base.
in there that
You gotta
really.
go by position base. You gotta go by
Edwards
position
just had
base.
a game where he had 0 in the first half, nigga.
That was one game, and then he
Over
still
10
finished
shooting.
20. He
It's
still
a
finished
couple
like
games.
25
Edwards
or
been
some
1
shit.
for 10 from threes, bro. Ever since Ant Edwards been shooting the 3, he settled a lot.
Who does
He's
Ant
not the
Edwards
same.
have? Ant Edwards don't
He's
got
not the
nobody else.
same,
But
bro.
it's just Ant Edwards. over there.
Ja. Hold on,
It's just
Ja.
Ant
Hold
Edwards.
on, Ja.
Ant Edwards
Swish.
ain't the same since he's been
Swish,
shooting
you
the 3,
telling
bro.
me
He
you
settled
really
a
think-
lot now.
Swish, you really think
Jalen
Brunson
Brunson
better
is
than Ant?
aggressive.
You really think he better than Ant though?
Yes, I do. I ain't gonna lie.
How you feel about that, Dev?
I see Brunson do everything, bro.
I can't say he better than Ant, but I definitely do got him higher than a lot of niggas rank him, bro. Niggas forget.
No, I will say
the
I
run he
will
went
say
on
it
last
was
year
a
in the
time where I
playoffs
thought he
with
was vastly
nobody.
overrated. There was a
Besides
time when I thought
Duncan,
he was overrated.
bro, besides
He nice.
Duncan, name
is.
something Ant
got
Edwards
game.
do better than JB besides
Play
Duncan.
defense.
He
played
finished
defense
at the rim
He
better
called
than
the
him,
top guy.
and he guard
He
better.
put
And
a
that's
Finish at the
another
rim
thing.
better than
That's
Brunson.
guarded
defense
Luka
is
and
another
LeBron.
reason why Shea
Yeah.
is ahead of Cade for me too on that previous argument. But
Yo, I
yes,
ain't gonna
he
lie, y'all
does.
fucking bugging, yo.
Yeah, Shea played
Brunson?
defense too, Ruben. He played defense too.
He guard for real.
You
Yo,
gotta guard in the
Brunson?
playoffs, especially.
Y'all didn't see how Brunson was guarding Tatum the other day?
Brunson can't guard, bro.
Bro, you ain't
Only
see
one
what he was
he can't
doing to
guard.
Tatum? When he got a guard, he can guard, nigga.
Not one.
Niggas call Luka top
It's help
5
on
and
the
he can't
backside.
guard.
It may not look
Niggas
like it, but
call
it's help on
Luka
the
top
backside.
5 and he can't guard.
Brunson is not better than Cade, maybe.
Nigga-
That's the argument right there. Relax
Niggas
with
call
the
Luka
ant
top,
shit, though.
bro. Niggas call Luka top 5 and he can't guard. Why Brunson can't be top 5?
That's why he wasn't never my best player in the league. But because of his offensive prowess, that overloads some of his defense.
You
Brunson
said
ain't
Cade over Brunson?
possibly.
I would.
You can make
Cade
an
just a
argument.
true point guard. Cade gonna
I'm
come
mad
out
at that. You get what I'm saying?
10 points in 30, 25.
No, but Cade do
can give you
everything
25
though, bro.
points, 10 assists, 10 rebounds. So I can't be mad
Cade
at that.
rebound,
Cade could give you 40 at any given moment, bro.
and
then
he's
he'll
their
have
number one option.
10 assists and 10 rebounds, and there's
But
nobody
Cade can't
nobody else you really got a guard on that team.
But all right, now, Ja, we talked about this, Ja. Now, Ja, how you feel about this? Cade to do all that, but then be up 7 and lose the game. Brunson winning the game.
Young.
It's a team.
He's young.
Yo, that's another thing when Ja was talking about.
No, Cade been trying to finish the
another
game
thing
on
when
his
Ja was
own, and he
talking
been
about
getting the
clutch.
ball
He's not
plucked
clutch,
from
Ruben.
himself.
He's not clutch, Ruben. He's not clutch. I
Cade
mean,
been trying to. Hey,
Who not
Rube.
clutch?
Hey, Rube.
He's not
No, hold
clutch.
up.
He's not
That's what
clutch.
I
Hold
know.
up,
That's
yo.
what I was about to say, though. That's what I was
Yo,
about to say. I
Cade
feel like
been trying
when
to finish the game, and he can't do it. Last few times he been
He's
trying
young.
to finish the game. Niggas go like this to him, punch the ball out his hand, bro.
I feel like
He plays
win
too slow at
share,
the end. He
win
can't
share
finish.
can't be a
Brunson finished.
personal stat, but the clutch factor in the moment, you can attribute that to an argument like this. But I won't say because a person wins the game or they don't win the game is whether you know what I mean, a deciding
That
factor.
matters.
Team
But that
thing,
matters.
It matters, but it doesn't matter. How do you
Well, not
affect
on
your
it.
team's winnings?
Bro,
Because like
that's
you
like
could just
saying, bro, you came out in 30, you came out and gave a nigga 30, but your man's had 28. Bro, that's not good.
no, bro. But let's
Who
just
had
say
28 on Cade?
let's just
I'm
say
saying it's the same type of shit. Like, bro, you coming out doing all this, but then y'all losing. So what do the shit like? You
you could
come
be on
out
a
have a
bad
spectacular
team.
game,
It's a
be
That's
up,
a
and then
team.
y'all
That's a
lose.
team
game. You could be
factor,
on a
though.
bad. You could be
Yo,
on a
wait,
bad.
let me put
bro.
it like this.
But
Let me
it's
put it
really
like
not.
this.
But
If
it's
they
really not a
swap
team
teams-
factor because Cade shoot the last shot and he always do some bullshit and turn the ball over.
Cade didn't shoot the last shot that last game, bro.
He turned it over.
No, what's called fucked up? Beasley, remember? Because he was hot. They was trying to get
Beasley.
Beasley.
Yeah,
for the
Beasley
three.
did some dumb shit.
Beasley
Yeah,
did
All
some
right,
dumb
but every
shit.
game before that has been on Cade and niggas been punching the ball out his hand like this. How's a nigga doing that to you and you the point guard?
He trying to draw a foul.
It's his first year.
It's a lot to factor into it, though.
Yeah,
And
this
now
is
look
first
what you
year. He's
said.
young.
You giving it to Beasley. Niggas don't give a fuck how hot Cat is.
I disagree with that, but
Brunson getting
Beasley
that
You know
shot.
where I
though.
will say
Oh,
back to
LeBron
what
has
Dev
Nobody
said
care
earlier.
how
when-
hot Cat is. Brunson
LeBron
getting that
just
shot.
scored
When
bro.
Dev was telling me Cade was better than Shea, he said you got to think about it. He doing all this and he young. Brunson was good in Dallas, but he wasn't doing what Cade doing right now with the Pistons.
He wasn't the number one. He had Luka.
My point, he couldn't play to the ability of a number one at that point.
No,
now
he just dick riding Luka. Cade don't got a nigga like Luka on his team,
if
bro.
Luka wasn't on that team, they wouldn't have made the playoffs.
You know, Cade don't got a nigga like Luka on his team where you come in and this nigga all ready to start, bro.
Cade is the nigga that's like Luka. That's why.
But there's no other nigga that could be what Brunson, what you saying? It's not two niggas like that. It's dead ass just Cade. Like you said, it was Brunson and Luka. It's just Cade.
No, it wasn't Brunson and Luka. It was Luka, and then we found out Brunson was a player.
No, because when Brunson.
You get what I'm saying, Dev? You understand? It's a difference.
Brunson always had 15.
It's
Brunson
a difference.
Always had 15.
Brunson might have averaged like 18 that year, whole time.
And then whenever Luka was gone, he would have 40. Niggas knew about Brunson.
Whenever niggas didn't know about him. I'm saying he wasn't a serious threat on the scouting report.
Yes, he was.
Coaches wasn't in the locker room pregame before he went on that run. They wasn't saying, yeah, we gotta worry about this guy too.
Yeah, no, I don't think he was. But you know what though? That's just
niggas is way more worried about Jalen Brunson on the Mavs than they are Jalen Duren on the Pistons, bro. What are y'all saying? Cade is over there by himself.
You just compared a damn center to a guard.
No, I compared the two number two players, nigga. That's what I compared. Jalen Duren is the second best player on the
I don't know if I would say
the Mavs was the second best player.
Yeah, but for their own reasons though. Jalen Duren is the second best for his defense and big man ability, but like they're
is he the number two
like
person?
Scorer?
Is he the fucking number two person?
He's
compared the number two person to the number two person, my nigga.
No, that's not.
Technically, Tobias Harris is their number two.
Bad comparison,
Technically, Tobias Harris is their number two option, though.
Yeah, I compared number two to number two, bro. Cade out there by himself. You can't compare the Pistons right now to the Mavs when they had Brunson.
Why not?
You comparing Schroeder to Brunson? Because Brunson better than Schroeder.
I'm not comparing the two teams. I'm comparing the two players' roles in that given moment. When he first came into
that's what I'm saying. So
he came into
better than Brunson right now.
Who?
So what Schroeder doing right now is better than what Brunson was doing in Dallas. That's what you're saying.
No, I'm saying what Cade is doing right now. And
why you keep saying Schroeder?
I don't know why he want to keep bringing up all these other players. He's confusing me.
You was talking about the number. You brought up when Jalen Brunson was a number two in Dallas. Y'all not staying with the convo. That's what niggas brought up.
He was a number two because of his abilities. Cade Cunningham has never been a number two option.
But what I'm saying is he doesn't have a nigga like Luka where he has to go against, nigga. That's what I'm telling you. Jalen Brunson had
Luka wasn't there.
Who did have, nigga? That's what I'm telling you.
If Luka wasn't there in those Brunson days.
Yo, you just proved my point. Good looking.
If Luka wasn't there,
like I said, there's no one on Detroit that can match what Cade do. So he out there by himself. Luka can match what Brunson do,
bro. But look, even if who would you put on that team that'll make Cade a 2 over there though?
Nobody.
Because you could put a guy on the Knicks that could definitely.
If you put Kyrie over there right now, Cade moves to number 2, nigga.
No, we don't.
Y'all fucking
bugging. No, we don't, bro.
Y'all fucking bugging.
Nobody agrees.
Nigga, they just got rid of Luka for Kyrie.
No, they didn't. That is not the trade that happened, bro.
That ain't.
Come on, bro.
That ain't.
Come on, bro. He trolling.
He has to be.
I'm not trolling, bro. If they would have, that ain't how the trade went to y'all. We believe in Kyrie. AD, it ain't like they traded for a young nigga. No, we believe in Kyrie.
They traded him because they realized with Luka, we probably ain't winning the championship. So let's just take some more time, try to find our next.
So we get rid of Luka. We'll keep we keep Kyrie. We believe in Kyrie with AD. We don't believe in Luka with AD.
Bro, you acting like they traded Luka. You acting like they traded Luka and gave Kyrie an extension. The nigga got hurt. He has a player option. He could accept that player option, sit out the whole next year, still be a free agent.
You don't think they're gonna sign him back? You think they're not trying to bring that team back? They just said when we have Kyrie, AD, and what's it called, we feel like we're the best. They didn't say if we had Luka.
Kyrie don't give a fuck about that. Kyrie gonna pull some more lines.
Y'all not keeping up with the what's called, huh?
Kyrie gonna start saying
y'all not keeping up with what's called, huh? You only keeping up with Bud Sykes from Jersey? You only keeping up with Bud?
Did Kyrie say he was coming back to Dallas?
This nigga crazy.
Did Hazie Vision report that and I missed it? That
I don't know if they asked him that question. I don't know if they're asking that question, man.
Did I miss that?
I don't know if they're asking that question.
Remember, the last time the nigga told the team he was there to stay, what'd he do to y'all, Ja?
Is that a vape?
He slid. He slid.
Oh,
He
all
said
right.
I'm staying and slid.
The nigga told the Celtics he was there to stay. He sat in front of their crowd, grabbed the mic, talked in front of them white people, and skit the fuck daddle.
We all knew Kyrie wasn't staying in Boston.
That was the best scenario for him, though. They should have won 4 chips.
Nah, they had it.
That team was crazy.
He too ball dominant. Nigga, Tatum want the ball.
Team, this nigga talking about
Nah,
trash
that was
with
young
Rose
Tatum,
Beard.
brother. That was young Tatum. He wasn't He wasn't going to demand the ball for Kyrie. That was Kyrie peak.
But that's why Kyrie left, though. He's seen that. He's seen the direction.
Hey, yo, so like you just said, with Cade, so like you just said, Dev, that was young Tatum. So with Cade being young, you don't think if Kyrie go over there, he moved to number 2?
No,
he would not have more shot
Tatum jumped in there. He got doing what Cade doing.
He would not have more shot attempts than Kyrie Irving. I tell you that.
Who won it?
Playing the number 2.
Cade, nigga.
Kyrie would only have the shot if Cade give it to him.
If Kyrie went over there, it would look the same as it looked in Dallas. A ball dominant point guard in Cade.
He cool with that. At this age, he cool with that. He don't want to go off and be the number 1 every night. He's too old.
He is.
He don't want to go off and be the number 1 every night. He's too old for that. He's gonna go for 30, 40 here and there.
Dallas don't even know he didn't even want them to trade Luka. He was fine.
Hey, can I ask y'all something? Because there's been a lot of Klay Thompson and D Wade slander. Can I hear everybody's top 5 shooting guards? This is a controversial position, but I want to hear everybody's top 5 shooting guards.
Ain't gonna like my list.
But yo, everybody just do their 5. Whoever's Dev, Josh started the last one off. Dev, say your 5. Rube, say your 5. We all gonna go 5. Don't say why or nothing. We're gonna do that after. Just say your 5. Who your 5 shooting guards? Dev.
All right, before we start this, what is Tracy McGrady considered? Because I know
I consider him a 2.
He's a 2, right?
Yeah.
So look, this is what I got. I got Kobe, Jordan, Allen Iverson, Tracy McGrady, D Wade.
Hold on, let me write everybody's shit down so I can remember because I don't want nobody changing their shit. Say what you said, Dev.
Wait, we going in order? Like I really don't got a specific order though.
Now I want you to go in order, gang. Top 5.
Kobe, Jordan.
That's crazy. All right. Kobe, Jordan.
AI.
I like that one. All right.
Tracy McGrady and then D Wade. Wait, if we going up, Dan, I'll go D Wade. I got Tracy at 5 actually, just for what they've done in the league. Because Tracy didn't really get defended. She got injuries and shit. But
all right, go ahead, Rube. Go ahead, Rube.
He had a question for stipulations. I also have one.
All right, go ahead.
Is James Harden a 2?
Definitely. I consider him a 2. He came out as a 2.
Jordan, Kobe, AI, Harden, Wade.
Go ahead, John.
Jordan, Kobe, Harden, Wade, Clay.
Okay.
I'm going Clay. In his prime, Clay Spark and shit.
Hold on, Ja.
yeah, I want to hear issues now.
Yeah, what you got to say?
I like that one. I'm going Jordan, Kobe, AI, Harden, Wade. No, I got to put Wade over Harden because he got the ring.
So you're going to steal my list and just switch niggas. Nah, great minds think alike, bro. Real shit, bro.
Yeah, we still
Wait,
fans.
so y'all think?
We just like
what are we going off of though? Are we going off pure talent? Or are we going off what they did?
We going off pure talent.
He said the best. He said the best. He said top 5 shooting guards. Top 5
shooting guards ever.
So y'all telling me that Harden is better than Tracy McGrady?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm telling you. I watched Harden
Nigga,
average.
do you remember?
I watched Harden average 50 for like 2 weeks, nigga. I ain't never seen Tracy McGrady do shit like that.
Yo,
McGrady scored 15 points in 13 seconds.
He ain't scored 50. He didn't average 50 for 2 weeks.
YouTube, you see the clip on YouTube. You didn't see it live. We watched this nigga really walk right down every night, bro. Every night niggas was tuning into the Rockets.
You seen Harden? You seen, bro? You seen Harden drop 3 niggas a week?
No way you really think T-Mac is better than Harden?
Yo, I can't believe y'all think that he's not
some old head shit.
Nah, like real shit. He not that far off. I'm not. Don't get me fucked up. I'm not saying it's like a crazy for you to say that, but I'm just saying like I'm gonna edge Harden. Like,
wait, Dad,
this nigga's been doing,
fuck
bro.
T-Mac over. Fuck Harden over T-Mac. You think T-Mac better than AI?
No,
Yes.
he below AI.
Yeah, he said.
But you didn't say AI on your list.
Yes, I did.
Nah, you said Kobe. Oh, okay. You did.
What you talking about? You literally said
I'm
after I said AI. I
wild.
like that.
I'm wildin'. John, you didn't say AI.
Yeah,
Nigga
Nigga,
said
you
Clay.
think Clay better than AI?
And you said I like that.
Bad.
y'all saying AI because he like.
Nah,
AI
I do
was
like
a
Clay.
poster, but
Clay
like
is a good one,
AI
bro. Clay
was
got
tough.
3
Don't get
rings,
me
don't
wrong,
he?
AI was tough.
It's
AI
a
was
team
tough.
stat.
Like, huh?
But Clay might have scored like 40 and a quarter.
So
Nah,
AI is
was
better
Nigga,
than
what?
tough.
Allen
This the
Iverson was
ultimate 2 guard.
Allen
Nigga, I
Iverson was
scored.
MVP of the league. We're talking about
Yeah,
best players.
AI is sick.
AI on my
What are we
list,
talking
gang.
about?
AI is on my list. But what I was getting
Yeah.
at is I wanted to see who had D Wade over Clay.
Everybody should have D Wade over Clay.
I don't even think that's the discussion, bro. Clay is not.
Honestly,
It's not D Wade, bro.
I think that's a
Niggas
waste
on
of time.
520 was saying they was like, how far off is it?
What? They said what?
Far.
What? Hold on.
It's far off.
They
Far.
that's
far
clickbait. That's clickbait. That had to be
Far.
That had to be clickbait.
It's very
Bro,
far
look.
off. Why is it so
Look,
far
forget,
off?
bro. D Wade got his championship before LeBron got there, bro.
Y'all gotta
And I
understand.
understand he had Shaq, but he was the one on there.
All right, let's finish. Even if we finish out, like if you was like, all right, what's your next 5? I don't think I would say Klay Thompson. I might.
You gotta say Klay Thompson in your next 5. You jealous.
I think that's more of an argument.
All right, who your 5? Who your
Theory.
next 5, bro? Who your next 5? You gonna say Klay, gang.
Clay probably at like 7, 8 for me though. Like
game changer, bro.
You're not gonna tell me Reggie
I didn't
Miller.
say T-Mac. I would say T-Mac is over him.
I take Reggie Miller over Clay.
No, you wouldn't.
I would.
You wouldn't.
I would.
I know you wouldn't.
No, the fuck you wouldn't, bro.
No, the fuck
you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't.
I would.
No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't, bro. You're not.
Why are you taking Clay over Reggie? Tell me why.
Bro,
don't
are you crazy?
Better. Don't tell me he shoot better because he don't.
Yes, he do.
He doesn't shoot better.
And he forgetting. Yo, Ja, real quick, Ja. He forgetting Clay, the original 3-and-D. That nigga guard the best player. Curry can't guard the best guard on the court. Clay got to guard him.
Yeah, but Clay was never the best player on his team.
Thank you.
He's not better than Curry. He's not better than Curry. You're right. In his prime, if he went somewhere else, he would have been. But you're not gonna be better than Curry.
Where? Give me prompts to 2015. What
He'd be better than Brad Bill, nigga.
Man, Clay not over Manu Ginobili.
You was
I was gonna say Manu, but I don't know. Manu came off the bench. Manu wasn't the best player on his team.
In the chat, nigga.
Clay
Manu came off the bench on his team.
You ain't have Brad Bill on your list, Dad.
Could have been a starter on every other team in the league.
I don't got Brad Bill on my list.
You didn't have DeMar DeRozan on your list. If Clay go to any of them teams, nigga,
DeMar's more of a 3 to me though.
All right, it's Clay. All right,
no,
Clay Thompson or Ray Allen. Clay Thompson or Ray Allen.
Ray. Prime on prime. I'm taking Ray.
Yeah, Ray was a dog. Ray was a dog.
Like the Buck. Like
what
the
are we talking about? Clay might not be in my next set of 5, and y'all told me I was crazy.
You gotta really think. You gotta really.
He didn't sat there and thought it. He's
not better than Clyde.
He gonna say Ray. Nah, Clyde at 3.
I'm not engaging in those clickbait conversations.
Wait, Clyde who?
Drexler.
Niggas never watched.
We didn't even watch him. We
can't
even say that.
Clyde highlights up on YouTube.
We didn't even watch him. We can't say nothing about no.
Not better than the Glide.
Then why y'all got Jordan on your list?
Because I watched Jordan highlights in Jordan Game 6.
Yeah, Jordan's just you gotta say him, but these other guys that you gotta like really watch. Nah, bro.
All right, give me your 3.
Clay not over Vince Carter.
All right, now I want 3 small forwards. Can I get 3 small forwards from Ja?
Over who?
Vince Carter.
Over who? Vince Carter? Niggas, Vince Carter?
Over Clay?
A glorified dunker? Vince Carter's over Klay Thompson.
Yeah.
A glorified dunker.
Yes.
Oh, no, man. No, we're not jacking that. I'm not running with that.
Can I get y'all small forwards? Can I get 3 small forwards?
We know that.
Start with
Three all time.
3?
I just want 3 of all time. Small forwards from Ja.
If I hear one of y'all niggas say Larry Bird, I'm hopping off of here. Some niggas now.
Nah, we gonna go in order.
Bron, KD. Who the fuck else played at 3? Bron, KD.
Gotta say the nigga. He talking about if anybody say this nigga.
Don't forget Melo.
But I ain't watched
The 3
Bird.
exactly. That's the 3 right there. That's the only 3 niggas you be saying, cause there's no way you got any other.
Wait, who'd he say?
I'm a Melo fan. I fuck
Oh, true.
Melo.
True. I'll give it to Melo.
It gotta be Bron, KD, Melo.
If it's any other answer, I don't even want to talk no more.
I was just making sure.
Yo, that's the most. That's the most nigga answer y'all could have gave, yo.
Bron, KD, and Melo.
Who you giving?
Yes.
Who you
Who
got?
your 3?
Yo, why I can't say Larry Bird?
Cause you ain't watched Larry Bird, bro. Stop.
What do that mean?
And Larry Bird, I heard now old heads even say, bro, Larry Bird not fuck with these niggas nowadays, bro. I'm not trying to hear nothing about Larry Bird.
He's not fast enough.
Niggas will cook Larry Bird bad. He might not be in the league if he came out nowadays.
We can't do that though. We can't go off of what time. That's what the times was when he played. He was the best.
You feel what I'm saying, John? They
Right now, somebody else is the
disrespecting.
best.
They been disrespectful.
No, but I'm saying we ain't
He
really
said
watching,
being
bro.
disrespectful.
They been disrespectful.
I don't know. I didn't watch him, but my 3 is KD, Bron, KD, and Melo.
I think that's irate. That's so.
So what?
Crazy.
All right. If you got Larry Bird in your shit, who the other 2?
Bron and KD.
KD. It ain't much you can maneuver around.
I guess you could put Larry Bird over Melo though, because he got the ring.
What the fuck do you mean? You guess?
I don't know, bro. I'm not going on.
He was the best shooter. He was the best shooter.
Because I don't know. I don't know if I got KD over Melo.
Melo not even fucking over Scottie Pippen.
All right, Rube.
Come on, now you being disrespectful. Look, now you being too far.
Real shit.
Too far, brother.
How is that too far? How's that too far?
Too far, bro. No way.
He got the rings.
Bro, okay. Fucking the dude from the Celtics, John Hedrick, he got more rings than all these guys. Is he better than them? I'm not going
check.
rings.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. He not better than none of these
Bill
guys.
Russell go. Bill Russell
to go.
One of
Bill Russell's the GOAT.
Bill Russell is the GOAT though for what he did
time.
on and off the court though.
Wait, Bill Russell's what?
Bill Russell top 5 center all time.
I can't say
Who
that.
Who the best point guard?
No, do top 5 centers all time. That's a good one. I ain't gonna lie.
We're gonna do centers, but I want to hear this point guard shit because I ain't gonna lie, the point guard kind of crazy. What y'all want to do first, point guard or center?
James Harden can go on this list too.
All right, yeah, says. All right, let me write the point. Can I go first with the point guard?
Yeah,
can
please.
James Harden go on this list too?
No,
I gotta go.
Well, he technically a point guard too.
If that's
I gotta
the case,
go.
hold
Yo.
on. If that's the case, you could put LeBron on every one of these lists.
I'm about to say that. I was about
Not
to say
mad at that.
Yo, shut up.
Not
Yo, why
everyone.
you say that, nigga? Yo, why you
Not
say
everyone.
that? This nigga crazy.
I would
Hey, yo.
say one.
Yo,
Like
Curry, D Rose, Kyrie, Magic, LeBron, nigga.
Wait, that's in order?
That's my order, gang.
Give me the order again.
That's a bad order.
Bad order. Give me 2 again, though.
It's
He
just
got
for me
D-Rose
off
like 2.
impact, nigga. D Rose changed the game.
change what game?
D
the
Rose
fuck
changed
game?
the game.
Nah, D-Rose nice, though.
Shit.
Nah, niggas just so bad for D-Rose.
That don't mean we could just start saying anything about him.
Nah, hold on. Let's not act like D-Rose ain't MVP.
D Rose ain't top 5?
Come
That
on.
nigga
D-Rose
D-Rose
not top
ended
5?
World Hunger.
D-Rose not top 5.
Nah, that's crazy. I got him in my top 5. They went.
D-Rose not
D-Rose is not
top 5.
top 5. Chris Paul over D-Rose. Chris
not
Paul
top
over
5.
D-Rose. Chris Paul over D-Rose.
What's your list? I want to
Chris
hear
Paul
yours.
over D-Rose.
Yeah.
Ja, what's your
My
top 5?
Curry, Magic.
You didn't watch Magic.
You put Magic in
Bro,
yours.
so
Nah, but I'm just saying though. I was saying that.
why?
I know it's hard to really say, but like for real though, how can we rank these
You
guys?
gotta put Magic because
What does that
nigga the
matter?
rings. That's the only reason I even put him on my list because I can
Nigga,
really
Magic
go
the first
harder like nigga said.
Magic the first 6'8" point guard. Magic is the y'all
Right.
want to talk about Bron? Like Magic is the first one to do that at his size. Nigga, Magic
you
was
said
going out
I can't believe yo.
dubs.
Nah, I want to hear your list, gang. Can I hear your list?
Give me your list.
Can we hear your list?
Give us your list. Curry,
Magic, Kyrie. I'm gonna go Chris Paul.
You're not going fucking Chris Paul over Derrick Rose, nigga. You disrespectful. You disrespectful as fuck, bro.
Chris Paul is the
What is his list? Go ahead.
What the fuck is Derrick Rose?
Derrick Rose has no stats for his name is top 10.
Derrick Rose has no stats for his name is top 10.
Disrespectful, gang.
Derrick Rose has no stats for his name is top 10.
That's clickbait. That's clickbait. He said D Rose better than Chris Paul. That's clickbait.
But what else?
All time in his prime. In his prime, he wasn't better than D Rose, but like prime on prime, but all time switch that might. I hate Chris Paul, but that's disrespectful.
So wait, who your last one?
Last one, I'll probably go up.
He only said 3. Oh no, he
didn't.
I said Curry, Magic, Kyrie, Chris Paul, Isaiah Thomas.
I like that list.
Yeah, all y'all crazy.
Go ahead, Rube.
Decent list. All right, man. We're going. I don't want to be disrespectful. We're going Curry. Wait, this in order?
The order.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say Curry, LeBron, Harden, Magic, Stockton.
Yo, y'all really all left Buddy off the list. Is crazy work.
Who we forgetting?
I'm going 1 point guard, Bron, Magic, Russell Westbrook, Curry. Wait, that's only 3, right? Bron, Magic.
That's 4.
Russell Westbrook, Curry, and then this last one hard though.
You said D Rose.
No, actually, Curry not even on my list.
You said D Rose.
D Rose, exactly. D Rose, Kyrie.
Wait. You
just put Curry over D Rose.
We're talking about clickbait. The niggas, yes, Ja.
That's clickbait. Hold on.
You trying to start the chat?
Let me ask y'all something. Let me ask y'all something though. Can I ask y'all
Westbrook over Curry is clickbait.
Can I ask y'all something, man?
Westbrook over Curry is clickbait.
You ain't low.
Westbrook over Curry? What? Go look at their career. Go look at their stats. Compare them and come back talk to me. Go ahead. Besides threes, go compare the numbers and get back on this and please talk to me again.
Yo, I'm really laughing.
Talk to me again.
Yo, Damn, all jokes aside, if we was like at the courts and both
Curry is not a point guard to me, bro. He's a shooting guard that takes 7 screens by his team a game, bro. It's not point guard, bro. That's not a point guard position.
I'm not mad at that take. He is more of a.
But that's why it taught me to leave Chris Paul off, because technically, if we really talking true point guard, he is up there. The guy's a true point guard.
Curry's not what I'm talking about. The game changes, you old ass niggas. Every point guard ain't the same. Look at Cade. Look at Shea.
Cade is doing that. What are you talking about? Cade is.
But look at Shea. Like I'm
saying,
guard
either to me, he's a 2, really.
He's not a point guard to you, but nigga, you don't make the position. Shea's a point guard, nigga.
It's positionless basketball, bro.
Positionless now.
We in positionless basketball now.
Positionless.
Y'all not getting this shit though. The niggas trying to tell me positionless or not. We all recognize Stephen Curry to be a point guard. We all recognize Russell Westbrook. Hold on. The world does. The world does. When the nigga when he on first team, second team, whatever, he gonna be listed as the point guard. So I say that to say we also all, as the world, recognize Russell Westbrook as a point guard. No individual other than you, I promise you can't call nobody on your phone and tell me they're gonna say fucking Russell Westbrook is better than Steph Curry. So why the fuck is he over him?
I don't need to though, because a lot of motherfuckers like to dick ride these top players, bro. But if we
nobody in the world though, I get what you're saying. It's dick riding when it's like
true at all. That's not true. That's not true. I've heard a couple motherfuckers.
Now some people would. Oh no, I don't know. Nobody would say he's better than Curry.
That's not true though.
Make a top 5.
That's hard as fuck to say, John, with a straight face. If your name ain't dead.
Yo, look at. I'm gonna tell you the numbers.
I'm gonna read the numbers right now. One coming off the bench.
The numbers don't matter.
Numbers don't matter.
No. The numbers do not tell the whole
what did we
story.
play for? What did we play
The
for?
numbers don't tell the whole story.
Yo, they both still play.
All right, if the numbers matter, these are the numbers I want you to tell me. Tell me their final stats.
Oh, you talking about a team thing?
No, their final
stats.
His stats when he's in the finals versus his stats when he's in the finals.
You talking about a team stat, brother?
Show me those numbers.
That's all I'm hearing.
We can do playoffs. Let's just do playoffs. We don't got to do finals.
Let's show playoff numbers. That's a team stat too. Both these players are great.
Oh, here. I'll read them to you.
Yo, I can't even believe.
Write them down.
Yo, hold on. I can't even believe we talking about two niggas that's playing at the same time and one come off the bench and one don't.
That don't mean we're talking about career.
One run the team.
Right, we're talking about career. One is still the number one option on his team. The other nigga not even playing second fiddle.
Nigga, Russell Westbrook got the ball the other day for the game winner. Niggas like, no, pass it.
Yo, we
kicked it to AG. He made the right play.
He said niggas like, no, pass it.
Yo, guys, like I said, write them down, and I'll give you the numbers right now. Write them down, Switch, and then you tell me which stats is better, because I'm not going to get the name for either or.
All right.
Ready? 26 points a game, 5 rebounds, 6 assists.
All right.
23 points a game, 7 rebounds.
Wait, you didn't finish the stats, though. You just gave us 3 numbers.
This is like points per game.
We need to hear
points, rebounds, assists.
Right. We need to hear field goal percentage, 3-point percentage.
Wait, yo, 23, 7, and what?
We need to hear all that. Turnovers. We need to hear all of that.
The
whole story. That's what I'm saying.
So go to the first one. 26 points per game. 5 rebounds.
Yeah.
6 assists.
Yeah.
On what?
This is you told me go off the playoff stats. This is just playoff.
No,
stats.
on what percentages?
All right, hold on. Let me see. I'm going to it right now. So field goal percentage of 45. 3-point percentage 40.
And then that is.
Yeah, you know what that is. 88 free throw.
And how many turnovers per game?
It's actually not telling me that. They don't got that stat on here.
Because these are point guard numbers. So that stat matters. One has put up historically crazy numbers in that category. Yet that's a stat we not going to list. But okay, give us the other guys' numbers. Come on. Hit me with those numbers.
Hold on. But if that's the case, is LeBron not as good as these guys?
No, don't bring other people into this. Don't do
Why? That's the stat you want to talk about.
Don't be that guy.
That's the stat you're talking about.
Nigga want to bring up arguably the best player ever.
Bro, go ahead. Ready? 23, 7 and 7. Right? 23, 7 and 7. Then 40% from the field. 3-point percentage is a 30. And then 82 free throw.
Oh, this guy's not efficient.
Yeah, not efficient.
We don't want him. What was you saying? Who is that guy?
Those stats don't tell me that he's better than Curry.
Who is that guy, actually?
Bro, his stats all time kill Curry.
Hey, who is that guy?
Ja. Ja,
who's
do those stats tell you that Russell Westbrook's better than Curry?
Who's that guy that averages 23?
Oh, okay. When the shit fucking matters the most.
Is that Westbrook?
When the shit matters the most, he plays ball. Like, what are we saying here?
Is that Westbrook?
How many times has he been to the finals?
Yeah, it is.
How many times has he been to the finals? 7. It's not that much better than, if any better than what you gave us for Curry.
Bro, the only thing Curry beats him in is points per game as far as an all-around player, bro. And he only averages 3 more.
I can almost guarantee you, I'm willing to bet a lot of money.
Yes, Curry actually.
Listen,
Westbrook has too.
I'm willing to bet this Blueface that turnover number would have changed this conversation.
It probably would have. No, but once again, we're talking about a true point guard and a guy who don't bring it up. He comes.
But no, we're not. It don't point guard, true point guard. They're both on the floor. They're both listed as the point guards, and both of their usage rate is very high.
And now, hey, listen to this, Dad. Hey, Real quick, now listen to this, right? The guy with the 26 and 6 assists, he's responsible for more points than the guy with 23 points and 7 assists. If you break down that math, that's all we responsible. We responsible for one more point.
Thank you for that. Those advanced analytics.
What you say?
The guy that averages 26
stats.
The guy that averages 26 assists.
You won't play that shit on
He
Hazie.
averages more points on the court than the guy that has 23 and 7 assists.
Won't play that shit over here, man.
What you mean?
I'm trying to say that shit.
He's responsible for more points.
He's responsible for more points.
That's a stat too. Points responsible for.
Never heard of that one.
Because you don't really play basketball. That's a
I
stat.
knew you was a soccer guy.
Yeah, look.
I knew you was a soccer guy.
You the only nigga that don't know that
soccer
stat.
guy.
Damn, Stephen A. That's not a good look.
You probably know all Tiger Woods stats though.
Let me find out niggas argue that ever. I need a great debate that someone brings that up.
That's a real debate.
No,
Nigga,
but that's a good point that he's bringing up. We're not arguing that, but that's a good point he brought up.
That's like, nigga, you got 50 points, but I had 40 points with 10 assists. Nigga, I had a better game than you. I'm responsible for more points, nigga.
Depending on how.
Bro, but another stat we don't have here, who let up more points.
Assists was threes.
And then we don't have the turnover stat.
So what do we
Curry guard the easier guy, so you ain't gonna win that one either.
Curry don't guard
the number one. Russell do.
Curry don't play defense, brother.
It's the
but
NBA.
He don't guard the number one guy either, brother.
Not many guys play defense.
He don't guard the number one guy, brother.
That's worse. You tell me number two guys putting up buckets on you. That's worse.
Russell Westbrook ain't fucking no all defensive player either.
Who the fuck said the number two guy scoring the most points? And like, what are you talking about? Well, nobody said
Russ ain't first team all defense.
Damian Lillard outplayed Russell Westbrook in the playoffs. If we're being for real, that in that series,
Damian Lillard's in my top 5.
You didn't say that.
He's not top 5.
Yes, I did. I said Curry's not in it. I said Kyrie, and my last 5 was Damian Lillard. Yes, it was.
Yo, you're
that's an awful top 5 list. That's a
run the tape back.
List.
You said Russell Westbrook. Game, we're running the tape back. Game, we're running the tape back. You didn't say Dame. You didn't say Dame.
Run it back. Yes, I did.
Even if he didn't say Dame, if he did say Dame,
he didn't say Dame.
If he's saying Dame now, that's fucking.
You said D Rose. You said Chris Paul. You said
no. I didn't. I didn't say Chris Paul. I didn't say Chris Paul. But then I went back like if we talking about true point guards.
Who said Chris Paul? One of you niggas said Chris Paul.
Bro, rewind the tape back. Let's put the blue note on it.
John, you said Chris Paul?
Nah, my money ain't going down on that.
Well, look up his stats when he played on the Hornets and Clippers. Nigga, he beat the league. He top 5 in assists all time. D Rose don't lead no.
I just can't believe this nigga saying all these people is over Wardell Curry.
Wardell Curry.
What's your gripe with the man? Why you don't fuck with him?
Bro, the guy doesn't do nothing great, bro. He takes 7 screens a game, brother. You know how many people be phenomenal in that system?
That nigga said Curry don't do nothing great.
Bro, I really wish we had Curry.
He's in a great system. He's in a great system that allows him to become.
He must have not had watched Curry from 2013 to like.
Yo, this nigga's trying to call fucking Steph Curry Ray Allen. Yo, we're not jacking that shit at all.
That nigga said Curry.
Well, basically, they had 2 Klay Thompsons out there.
Right.
You said I didn't watch Curry win. You said I watched Curry win.
That nigga is crazy.
Basically, you didn't watch Curry from 2014 to 2019, 2020.
Bro.
His peak?
Yo. Yeah, that nigga said with a straight face, Curry don't do nothing great.
He took 50
he said that shit for real, bro.
He took 50 screens a game.
That's a different nigga.
What happened when he pulled up from fucking 50 and gamed Russell Westbrook with no timeout in 2017 or some shit?
16, yo. What about when they was comparing him to best dribble?
Yo, we could just look up Curry highlights versus Russell Westbrook and the shit'd be crazy.
Please do.
Yo, the Thunder kicking the Nuggets ass right now.
Please do. And if we talking about game winners, Dame hit a game winner on fucking PG from Narnia. What are we saying here? We not just picking one game winner.
Nigga,
you know what you talking about though?
You know what's crazy though? Kyrie's handles all time. They was saying
Curry got rings.
Handles to Curry.
Curry got rings and them niggas don't.
Another
Curry
team
handles
stat.
to Kyrie.
We talking about team stats.
Curry got rings and niggas don't.
We talking about
individuals
team
too.
stats.
Then who got better individual stats than Harden, nigga, when he averaged 60?
The year he
Russ
shot
not
them-
even
the year
not
he
even
shot
over
60
Harden.
times
You
a
trying to
game,
say he over Curry?
he is over. Oh my God, the guy who played 6 man behind him. Stop.
And what happened when he got the fuck up out of there?
What are we saying?
What
here?
happened when he got the fuck up out of there?
What are we saying?
So you saying
One
Russell
season.
Westbrook better than Harden?
Yes, that's what he's saying.
Yes. Career wise, yes.
Hey man, it's your boy, man. John switched the great one, not the fake one, man. John 120, Killer Spin, the site New Jersey. At this point, on that note, we out of here. We got a part 2. It's getting long. We'll be back next week with this crazy shit, man. I think these niggas is clickbaiting, but we'll be back next week, man. Y'all already know what it is.